Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. Now, earlier in the show, we talked with Fandango's Erik Davis about the biggest films hitting theaters this summer, but we didn't quite get to all of them. So Erik's joining us once again for even more movie news. Erik, welcome back, bud. Now, this summer's going to be full of all types of movie nights, so I got some questions. I want to know, what are your picks for the best date night, the best family outing, and the best guys and girls night out?
A great date night pick is a film called Yesterday. This is a movie about a singer-songwriter who gets knocked on the head, and then he wakes up in a world where the Beatles never existed. And so he's like, hey, maybe I'll play some music from the Beatles, and then he becomes an overnight sensation. That's a great romantic comedy that I think would be perfect for a date night. Family, well, Disney movies, of course, are the talk of the town this summer. Another live-action remake they have is Aladdin, starring Will Smith, which will be chock full of more music, a lot of colorful, really refreshing dance and musical sequences. I think if you're a guy and you're looking to kind of get your fellas together and you're going for a guy's night out, Quentin Tarantino has a new movie. It's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It takes place right on this cusp of 1970s Hollywood. There was a big shift happening in Hollywood at that time. This movie is going to take us through it, through the eyes of Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, who play an actor and a stuntman, respectively. And if you're looking for a girls' night out, there's a movie called Booksmart that I absolutely adore. It's directed by Olivia Wilde. It stars Beanie Feldstein and Caitlin Dever. It's like a female version of Superbad, about these sort of overachievers that are looking to have one crazy night out before they graduate high school. And it's such a fantastic movie. Perfect graduation film to go see as well. Booksmart.
All right, and there's always some good indie films and smaller movies coming out. So what do you think are going to be the sleeper hits of the summer?
Yeah, a sleeper hit that I'm really looking forward to audiences finally getting to see is a movie called Blinded by the Light, which is a coming-of-age movie about a Pakistani boy in London who finds his voice through the music of Bruce Springsteen. 17 Bruce Springsteen songs are included in this movie, directed by the woman who did Bend It Like Beckham. I got a chance to see it at the Sundance Film Festival earlier this year. It was a huge crowd pleaser there, and I think it's going to be one of the biggest summer sleeper crowd pleaser hits. And while we're talking about music, not necessarily an indie, but maybe a bit of a sleeper hit. It's a film called Rocketman, featuring the music of Elton John, starring Taron Egerton as Elton John, and he does all of his own singing in this movie. So especially if you're a music fan this summer, whether it's Bruce Springsteen or the Beatles or Elton John or those famous Disney songs from The Lion King and Aladdin, I think you're going to get so much great music and so much great entertainment this summer at the movies.
All right, Erik, thanks so much for coming back and joining us once again. For tickets and more on the hottest upcoming movies, be sure to head over to Fandango.com.